What's up, YouTube? Tyler here from Yugi Bros, bringing you my deck profile on water. I took it to the Hartford, Connecticut Regional this past Saturday. I top 16, placed 12th. It wasn't bad. The deck ran perfectly fine today, or yesterday. I had pretty decent matchups. I misplayed because I'm a bad player, and got my first loss, but the next one I lost to someone I played previously, and he's really good. I got L+. That +1 is just too good. But I went X2, and the deck ran really well. Hit all the combos, no problem. Everything was flush, and everything I decided to play worked out really well. So I'll show you my deck profile and why I started playing certain things. For the most part, it's like the general stuff. Like I chose to play 3 Megalo, 3 Teus. These are only the big ones. I cut lead because I didn't want to draw it. A lot of people are playing 2 Megalo. I decided just to play 3 just because I just like sphering into it or Lind into it. I don't want to run out of it, and it's really not a bad discard outlet. It's just I like drawing it. I just don't enjoy drawing 3 and no fish food. I played 3 Pike, which is the best one, next to Clownfish. I played 1 Turge, 3 Gund. Card was amazing. 3 Lind. That's it for the Mermail engine. The Gun is so good in the deck. It literally just generates everything, and Pike's allowing to search is really good. I played 1 Dragoons, 2 Marksmen, 1 Title, 1 Aqua Spirit, 1 Undying, and 1 Controller. That's all I played for monsters. The Undying and Controller, a lot of people don't like that build, but it worked out really well for me all day today. Unfortunately, I wasn't able to go like Rose or anything. I think I went Leo once, my round 5 against Chainburn, and like that didn't even matter. I just didn't want to get just deserted for an extra 500, so I just sunk for something. But besides that, it worked out really well, and I would probably bump it to 2 Aqua Spirit, but for now I'm just testing out the 1. For spells, I'm playing triple Space, double Upstart, and 1 Salvage, just to get my stuff back. Space, I feel like it's just too necessary. The trap lineup, I chose for the heavy destruction. I felt like this format right now, I needed to get rid of a lot of things, like the mirror and all that, and what's better than mass removal? 1 Torrential, and I main decked 1 Needle Sealing. I main decked this in the Brooklyn Regional not too long ago. I main decked 2, and it worked out great. And I decided to main deck 1 again, and it just worked out really well for me all day. People just overextend so much, and you can set your face down Lind, or even if you have like a face down Lind and like a face up monster, like it's really in water. It does not matter if you lose that one thing, because you're just going to generate a plus later, and Lind brings something else out. It's just removing your player and interrupting their plays. So for more interruption, I got the double Regeki Break, because there's so many things you could discard. Triggers Gun, gets rid of Controller if you don't want to sink, and it gets rid of Title out of hand if you don't really care about it. That's it for the destruction for traps, and then for the rest of traps, I played 2 Wabaku and triple Sphere. You know, obviously the Sphere if I search out in the Linds. So many people blind space for some reason, or even if like they don't know you're playing. Wabaku main deck worked out amazing. It was absolutely great. It won me a lot of games, and it like saved me when I didn't want to get rid of something on board. If I knew I needed to make a play against a deck that I couldn't get it off this turn, I would just set my Wabaku, and I'd set something like Pike if I didn't have a good enough discard outlet, and I would be able to draw into something hopefully. Or if I had like say 2 Pike in hand, and I didn't want to go Pike ditch for a Pike, I would just set my Pike and unfortunately summon my next Pike and make Arc and get rid of a problem, and then be able to take it from there. So Wabaku really worked out well. So the main deck's 40. We'll go with the extra first for my Harry Potter tokens. For the extra, I played 1 Levier, 1 Leviathan, 1 Trite, 1 Mech-Equipped. These are the 3s. Levier was MVP like it always is for me. It's the best card. I love it. It's my favorite 3. Cowboy for the 4s, Maestroke, 1 Arc, Bahamut, Dweller, and 1 Chain. I literally went Arc probably at least 2 out of 3 games every round. Arc was just an immediate problem solver. Every time I wanted... The reason why I had a problem with... I'm not a huge supporter of Arc before yesterday was I could just go Bahamut, attack over something most likely, such as like Ophion. But the problem what I was thinking is like if I go Arc... if I go Bahamut and I attack and they Mirror Force me, I'm going pretty neg, because I'm going to kick myself about not going Arc originally. So I just kept going Arc and get rid of problems like Star Eater. I got rid of my opponent's Ophion. I got rid of some that tree thing for that excavates that plant. I played that round too. That was nutty. For 8s or 7s, I played 1 Gaios, 1 Bad Guy, and 1 Dragosack. Kind of the normal. And for Synchros, I only played 1 Rose and 1 Leo. Leo is such a good card in the deck. The only time I actually really got it, I think the only time I was able to go into it smartly, was when I was playing Chain Run round 5. I just had it on board, and I had a 7 off of something. I don't remember what. And I just sunk for Leo because I didn't want to get just deserted later for an extra 500. I was like, whatever. So, and then Rose is just being the best. So that's it for the extra. For sideboard, we'll start monsters first. Played 1 TK, 1 Fossil Dyna, 2 Veiler. Then I played for spells 2 System Downs, and then I went to traps. I played 2 Skill Drain, triple Demunk, and triple Overworked. The sideboard was very successful the entire day. Like, everything did its job. The only downfall I had was I had played triple Overworked, and I only played 1 +1 Fire Fist, which was like something I was a little worried about. There was a lot of other decks running around. I played Boojins like 3 times. It was ridiculous. But I played the +1, and I sided in the triple Overworked, and I opened 1. But the problem is I had it down. He didn't activate a Fire Formation to bump him up, and he just Goyoku'd over, or just Goyoku'd locked it down. So that was kind of a problem I ran into playing Overworked, was the fact that it's a great card, and it should be in the extra, or be in the side, but they locked it down, so it was kind of a problem for me the whole day. I didn't play any machines, so I'm actually probably going to look into maybe taking these out for maybe like Spell Shattering, just to simplify and to let my stuff get off more, because that seemed like the only deck that's really a problem is that in the mirror. Everything else is kind of wishy-washy. But the MVP the whole day was Fossil Dyna. It won me. It made me win a lot of game 3s more successfully, more fluid. This card alone won my round 5 Chain Burn matchup, because round 2 I didn't get into it, and he kept his faders in for game 3, and I opened it, and I just left it on board and poked, just over and over and over, because I was not dealing with that. So that card, it literally won me the whole thing. Everything else was great. I mean, the skill drains worked out very well. I played books. That worked out well. Veilers worked out well. Debunks are good in general. So that's it. I got 15, 15, 40. So overall, like, the main deck worked out really well. Everything was fluent. The only thing I would look into changing, like I said, was I'd probably play another Aqua Spirit. I would look into playing another one, as well as take out System Downs for the thing. I was more worried about Cyber Dragons. I wasn't like too worried about them, but I figured it would be a very common deck to come across. Seeing how it's a structure deck, and a lot of people pick it up. People have, they liked that deck before the structure deck. Like, people thought it was cool and whatnot. And the fact that I think 2 of them or 3 of them just topped recently in a regional, that it have like the bandwagon hype. So I was more worried about that. Everything else though was good. I played, out of 9 rounds, I played Boojins round 1. Boojins, I played that Excavate deck round 2. I played something round 3. I don't remember. Played Evil Swarm round 4. That was my first loss. Oh my god, the man opened like a god. Then I played, I think I played Boojins again after that. Then I played Hunder. And then I played +1. Lost to that. That was my second one. He got 4th place. So I had really good tiebreakers. And then I played Danny, teammate, the next round. And then I believe I played, I played books or something like that. So it wasn't too bad. It was a good overall. The regional was really good. It wasn't too bad. We had like over 320, a little over 320 people. So it was really fluid. So that's for my deck profile. So let me know, guys, what you think, or any ideas, maybe like any questions on the deck or anything like that. So let me know.